welcome Dermot Bailey to Poppies TV, an exclusive for us, having a Paralympian on the television for us.
Thanks for having me on.
I know it didn't go your way in Tokyo. It must have been a fantastic experience, and your rise to the rankings has been phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it was an incredible experience. It was a bit different to probably how you'd expect with the whole COVID situation, everything along those lines. And we literally had a COVID scare in our team as we went out there as well. So we ended up having to do sort of isolation while we were out there, which wasn't ideal, but that's still an unbelievable experience. And yeah, like you said, the rise in the rank in the last couple of years has been.
That's since you turned professional, isn't it?
Yeah, turned professional 2018. Thanks to support from my sponsors, Telford Man, and they've since I went full time, my rankings gone up. I think it's 40, 50 places in that time. I got to a career high of 25 in the world. So
that's going all right.
Yeah.
What's your ambition?
I think, to be honest, now we need to see. There's so many classification problems with Paralympic sports. I just need to hopefully be able to carry on and aim towards Paris now.
Is tennis always been your major sport? Other than watching the Poppies, of course.
Oh, well, yeah. That, to be fair, I think I played everything before I got my disability, so I think, to be honest, football's probably my number one sport anyway. And then tennis was something I did before my disability and something I could do with.
It's great to compete though, and be in the limelight, and be in Tokyo. It's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it was incredible. I think it was a weird experience because the stadium I played on holds 5,000 people, and it was empty. So you're sitting there going, "Oh, this is brilliant," and then you're like, "Oh, no one's here." But I can only imagine what it'd have been like. I think it'd been an unbelievable experience, and it'd probably help me because I'd be able to feed off the energy of the crowd and everything along those lines. But
what's your next event?
I think the next one for me is going to be the World Team Cup. So it's the Davis Cup equivalent for wheelchair tennis, and we're defending champions in that. So hopefully we can go and be world champions.
Got a good squad though, haven't you, as well? I mean, the
brothers
are fantastic, aren't they?
Yeah, me, Alfie, and Gordon will probably be the squad again, and Alfie, Hewitt, Gordon, Reed just played for the bronze medal match today, and they played for the gold.
Frustrated for them, wasn't it? That fantastic shot though, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, Alfie's got that in his locker. He's just a ridiculous player on his day. And
I saw that, I thought, wow, and then to lose the game.
Yeah, it's unfortunate really, but I mean, those two will go on. They could win next week at the US Open, and then we're going into World Team Cup with a good possibility of. Fingers crossed there, hopefully we'll win.
Well, best of luck with that, and let's hope that you do well with that one. I'm sure you will. Give it everything, of course. And Poppies today, though, playing against AFC Fylde. You go to most games, don't you, when you can? Do you follow us when you can't?
Yeah, I think I missed 2 games while I was away. Don't put me on the spot and name who we played there. I can't remember that. But yeah, obviously 8 hours ahead, so it's starting at 11 o'clock, and we're sitting there. The first game I was just in. We were at the holding camp before the games, so I was just in the room on my own listening to the game.
The dulcet tones of Ed Palmer.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. And and then last Saturday we were in our little apartment in the Paralympic Village, and we had because I'm a Newcastle fan as well. We had the Newcastle.
Got your health, though, haven't you? I mean, the one thing about it.
Yeah. We had the Newcastle game on one screen. One of the guys in my apartment was a West Ham fan, so I had that on another screen. And I had the Poppies radio on at the same time as well. And it was we ended up being up until 2:30 in the morning or something, just listening to football matches. I'd lost by that point already, so it wasn't like it was.
Were you at Gloucester?
Yeah.
Great game that was, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean that's the best I've seen from the team in terms of energy and performance, and if we can play like that, we're comfortably going to stay up this season. That's the main goal, isn't it? Really?
How do you think today's going against Fylde? I mean, they're going to be a leveller with the pitch. I mean, they're used to playing on carpets, aren't they? And decent surfaces. Here, they're playing on something a little bit different.
A little bit. I mean, they should be a good enough side, really, shouldn't they? I mean,
for the full time and
they're full time. They've got the investment.
4 out of 4.
They're a brilliant side. They're comfortably favourites to go up, aren't they? I mean, it's them or York, really, for me, to win the league.
Oh, that sent the shiver down my spine. Sure, York.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they're the favourites to go up.
I thought Gloucester, up until I saw them last week, on Monday, I thought they would be probably up there with them as well, but I wasn't impressed, and certainly wasn't impressed afterwards with their 54 seconds of highlights they gave us.
It was an entertaining post-match interviews from the manager as well. But I'm going to say, I've seen comments from their fans and stuff, and I don't think the majority of their fans felt the same.
No, we're going to.
I think they were giving us the praise, but maybe the manager didn't do.
Yeah, it's a strange, isn't it? I mean, we totally applaud them for the word go, and you know, it's not nice when you don't get them praised.
No,
but there we go.
I think the players will take that. I mean, I know personally, if I played a match and I was getting called out after it, I'd just be like, I still won, so it's fine.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
At the end of the day, you don't get called out if you lose.
No.
They're just going, Kettering were a physical side, but we dealt with it well, and they didn't deal with it well. And at the end of the day,
one question: go back to tennis. What's your favourite surface? And how different is it?
It's extremely different, especially the
wheelchairs. I mean,
like
must be difficult. Surely.
I've played Queens a couple of times, and that's tough. Just because you can't push on it, it's so hard. You have to constantly be moving, or else if you stop and start, which you can do a bit on the hard court, you just.
But training wise, it's upper body then, is it mainly?
Purely upper body, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Do arm wrestle with you then?
No, I don't know. I think like Richards probably would have beat me last season.
He was all hands, wasn't he? Let's be honest. But,
yeah. No, he used it well.
But so today's game, what I'm going to put in the spot. Forecast result.
To be honest, I think like Head says we're probably going to lose, but play like we did last week, I think we've got a great chance.
Same here, and thank you very much for coming in and addressing your bar at the bar there earlier on. So go back and enjoy yourself. Thanks for coming in. Perfect. And best of luck for the future. I'm sure you'll do superb for yourself and for Kettering and for England and Great Britain.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Dermot.
Cheers.